Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches, our holiday spectacular part 2.
Last time it was a holiday extravaganza.
Oh, well, this is the holiday spectacular. The first one was the holiday extravaganza.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
What's the next one going to be?
Holiday eleganza.
Ooh.
It's just me in a red ball gown.
Great. A ball what now?
Gowned.
Great.
First things first, shout out to our wine sponsor, Winc. Try winc.com/moviebitches. You get $22 off your first month of wine. That could be the month of January if you buy it as a Christmas gift.
Right.
Just a thing to think about.
Fruit of the Month Club.
Yep.
Fruit of the Month Club.
For 3 months. First you get apples, then you get oranges, then you get pears.
So we have a lot more Christmas movies to talk about because,
Oh
boy, there's some nonsense.
Oh my gosh.
So I started one that the streaming wasn't working and then I gave up, but because it was bad.
Is that really why?
Well, it was bad and I didn't care enough to try and fix it. I was just like, you know what? I'll just go to bed. It was called Christmas at, I was going to say Christmas at Greystone, but that's not it. Christmas at Graceland.
Now a Tarzan Christmas. Oh. What would that be?
Oh my, I don't even know.
I too watched Christmas at Graceland.
Did you really?
Yes. Full disclosure, I was also decorating the Christmas tree at the
perfect.
same time. It was a good one to not pay attention to.
Well, you know what I found about most of these is that I think in a lot of ways they're designed for that.
Sure.
There's a lot of long scenes where it's like, why is this taking so long?
Oh, I'm making Christmas cookies while I watch this garbage movie that I'm half paying attention to.
Exactly,
Great,
exactly. There's enough
I'm wrapping
time.
Christmas presents
Yep.
while I'm watching this garbage movie that
Yep.
I'm half paying attention to.
Yep. They're intended for that.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like, okay, that's fine.
No, this one was garbage.
The acting was really bad.
Yeah.
I found that she would just talk in these kind of accented, monotonous monologues.
Well, you know what she's from.
No.
So it's Kelly Pickler from American Idol.
Cool.
Yeah, this one's not good. I still am not sure what her job is. She works for an investment company?
I don't know,
Or
but
a
it's
bank?
the same, you know,
A
she's
bank
working...
that's acquiring a small town bank? Business.
Yeah.
She works in business.
Mm-hmm.
Her ex-boyfriend and ex-singing partner shows back up.
Is gay.
Is definitely a homosexual. His neatly trimmed goatee was a lot.
Yeah.
And it turns out he's not gay, in the movie at least.
Oops.
You know, it wasn't good. I mean, they sing Silent Night 4 separate times.
No.
Because it's in public domain.
Silent night, holy
Silver bells.
all is calm, all is bright.
City sidewalk.
It's horrible.
That's horrible.
And I was like, what is going on? It's the last number. Like, there's a big Christmas concert at Graceland, I guess, or something.
And they don't sing an Elvis Christmas something?
No! They don't! They sing Silent Night!
Doesn't Elvis have I'll Be a Blue...
He's got a whole album.
Christmas, right? Okay.
Blue Christmas is, yes, his song. Yeah, it was very bad. I did not care for this one. It was funny, because I was watching with my parents, and it ended, and they both went, that was terrible! We hated it! Her makeup was bad, he was gross, we didn't like them, we didn't like this, what was going on? That was a mess! I was like, oh, I see where I get it from.
Or you rubbed off on them, I'm not sure.
Or both.
Both.
Or both, it was made me laugh. So you'd think Christmas at Graceland, at least there'd be good music.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they got, Kelly Pickler, who, was like on American
Can
Idol
sing.
and can sing or whatever. But oh boy, they try to sing together, and it both sounds like they're trying to both sing lead. So they're just on top of each other.
Oh no.
And then he really sounds like Robert Goulet when he's singing. He's just a silent night, holy night.
Silver bells, it's Christmas time.
It's bad.
Oh no.
It's bad. It was a bad one. Turn it off. Avoid it. It's not good.
I turned it off.
It's not good.
Ring-a-ling.
So Avaryl and I watched one together
Yes.
called Poinsettias for Christmas.
Was there poinsettias for Christmas?
No, it's pronounced poinsettias.
I say poinsettia, tomato.
God. This one was fine.
It was okay.
Cute. It was
okay.
fine. It was not a bad one, I would say.
No.
It was very watchable.
By comparison, everything is better than Christmas Prince of Royal Wedding.
That is absolutely true. That was the hands down worst one I have watched this year, if not ever.
I mean, this one we kind of made more fun because we thought of alternate things that could be going on.
Sure.
So business lady in the big city has to go back to small town farm in Maryland.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they said Maryland. Yeah.
Small town Poinsettia farm. Oh my God. Because her mom is like, oh, your dad's back is out. It's real busy season. Can you come back? And she, without warning or express permission, is like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, she's like, I have to leave.
From work.
Don't worry, I can work on stuff and have it done for Christmas, because city planning is not only a non-public position apparently, but also one that requires me to work the day before Christmas. Confusing.
I mean, it was a little more I was like, oh, you're not just business lady.
Sure, she's
You're
a city
city
planner.
planner.
Well, I did like this, and they kept talking about how she likes to make things grow, and so it was kind of the idea of like she's growing cities now instead
They
of
thought
growing,
about it.
Yeah,
They
you know.
worked it into her character. Ever so.
They tried. I will
tried.
say this movie at least tried.
They tried. So she gets back. Of course, she has a sister with a young child. That does not matter
at all.
She also has a veteran husband, but don't worry, because he's probably going to show up for the Christmas parade. Oh wait, he does. We meet farmhand man.
You had a silly meet cute. Oh my God, you ran into me and you got dirt all over me. Oh.
All over my cashmere.
Oh right, it's only the expensive. That's the expensive one because I'm just a city boy who doesn't know anything about fabric.
He's not a city boy.
Or a farmer boy. Sorry.
I'm just a small town boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was fine.
He was fine.
There.
He was attractive.
Yeah, he was cute.
Didn't love him, but he was attractive.
you know.
For the first 20 minutes, there were like these weird illusions that I would have bet a couple dollars at least.
Well,
I mean, knowing what it is, of course I knew that it wasn't going to happen, but I kept hoping that he was actually fucking the dad.
oh yeah. Well, the dad and him have a whole, relationship.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'd do around here without you.
How'd you guys meet?
And like the dad gives him like one of these
he
like...
goes boop, boop, right on his little nose. Oh, but, and the mom is like, oh, we'll tell you what's been going on once you get here. So I was like, okay, so they're getting a divorce. He's fucking the farm boy, and they're okay, this is what's happening,
because
right?
like the farm guy says like, oh, you're gonna see a lot more of me. So it's like, oh, because they're getting married
He's
because
gonna be his her new dad.
Yeah. No. Would have loved that.
I would have loved it.
Yeah.
But sadly, no. She falls in love with him.
Yeah. No, instead there's like this weird, childhood rivalry thing where he's dating her childhood rival, but it didn't really matter.
Overly
convoluted.
Yeah. There's the sister with the daughter who's into ballet. That's sort of not a plot, but
they just had to get the nutcracker in
but
there.
it takes up time.
Yeah.
There's the rival friend.
Yeah.
Rival person who grew up in the same town as me, who's now like the Martha Stewart of the town.
But just on the local TV, but then she's trying to buy the Poinsettia farm.
Yeah.
We're not sure why.
Why wouldn't she just be on YouTube?
Right.
Why would you be on like public access? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that takes up time.
Because they needed her to have to move. Although, why not get like a TV gig from her YouTube? Like, oh my God, they offered me whatever. Who cares? I don't care.
Of course, Farm Boy is actually dating the YouTube girl, but they don't seem to like each other.
Right.
In fact, the movie tells us repeatedly that he's not really into her, and then they break up in a scene where she's kind of like, you don't want to move with me, do you? And he's like, not really. And then she's like, okay.
Okay, goodbye.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, well. Good night, Sean.
Good night, Patty.
And then later she hands him a hot dog.
Yeah, that looked so disgusting.
From
It looked
Mabel's.
so disgusting.
From Mabel's
Oh yeah,
bakery.
her famous sausages.
I still crave your homemade sausage more than anything.
Mabel's famous sausagery with no apostrophe.
It drove you crazy.
Well, what is that? Your name isn't Mabel's. Is it? Is her name Mabel's? I mean, I guess we should look in the credits. But they keep calling her Mabel.
Mabel. Hi.
But yeah, so the big conflict and drama is that there are thousands of poinsettias that we never see more than 100 of.
Just won't turn red.
Turn red. And they can't figure out why, and they don't know what to do because it could ruin the entire farm and their entire livelihood.
Yeah.
And she blames the new boy.
The new boy.
But then they figure it out because it's because
the city, the progress.
Yeah, the city lights have grown so much that now they're too bright at night for you can't see the stars like you used to.
Yeah.
And so the poinsettias are getting too much light at night that they won't turn red. Wow. Her city planning is ruining her family farm.
Yeah. Yeah. So she goes on the cooking show and the lady is like, oh, I'm going to teach you the key to baking is sifting. So I'm going to have you mix this with a hand mixer, even though I'm continually going to call it sifting.
Now, the trick to a perfect cake is all in the sifting, and I like to use a mixer because I feel like it adds some air into your dry ingredients, and you can help me with sifting. You can use this mixer right here.
She keeps the YouTube girl is like, I'm going to buy this poinsettia farm so I can have as many poinsettias as I want for my holiday decorating? Why? It made no sense.
No sense.
Remember when Farm Boy tells her that she should smile more?
Mm.
You can straight up go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Avaryl nearly threw an ornament at the TV.
A man on the boardwalk comes up to me and says, smile. A total stranger.
Yeah, and you screamed at him, shut up!
YouTube lady, hands Farm Boy a decaying hot dog and is like, well, I guess we're breaking up, but here you go. He's walking around with it for like longer than really he should have been. And then it's time for them to kiss because it's the end of the movie and he just sort of, it was like almost out of wet hot, just like anyway.
Right?
And then they kiss and they get to, she's gonna come back and save
Run the farm.
Run the
because her dad can
poinsettia
retire
farm.
now.
Yeah, like I feel like the first draft was good, and then someone came in and shit on it and added a bunch of crap.
Sure.
Because the script was like 10 years old, and they were like, no, we gotta put some YouTube DIY crap in there.
Sure.
That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, it was fine.
At its very core, it was good. You know what I mean?
Yes. There was at least enough of a plot line that you were like, oh, I can watch this whole thing. Because sometimes I've been like, there's no movie here. This is like a couple scenes that you stretched out into an hour and 24 minutes.
Pretty much. Oh boy, so I watched the Christmas Wedding Planner.
Yeah.
Christmas Wedding Planner.
I hadn't watched it, but everyone kept tweeting that we should watch it because it was crazy.
It wasn't like Spirit of Christmas Train next level.
Oh my God,
crazy.
Christmas Train. Oh my God,
Oh my God,
Christmas
Train. But it had some wackiness.
Okay.
This one felt more like a fake rom-com and less like a fake Christmas TV movie, if that makes sense. Like, there was more like rom-com tropes in it than like our drinking game tropes in it.
So it was more wedding planner and less
Yeah.
Christmas wedding.
Like, even though it's bad and it doesn't make a ton of sense, if like famous-ish people were in it, it would be like a real movie.
Sure.
So it starts, it's a lot of voiceover, and there's slow motion of this blonde woman, and you think, oh, this is gonna be our lead, right? Also Joey Fatone's in it. Like, they slow motion her flipping her hair over and Joey Fatone, which made me laugh.
Good.
But no, our lead is actually brunette and cute and mousy, runs into blonde lady, oh, that's me, I'm just, like, this movie really leaned into the clumsy as a personality rom-com trope.
Okay.
She runs into two separate people within the first 2 minutes of the movie.
Oh boy.
So she runs into that lady. Oh my God, my life! I'm planning a Christmas wedding for my cousin, blah, or whatever.
Oy.
And then she runs into this other guy. Oh, we both want the last blueberry scone. Blah. It was very much that.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize all of the VO is her texting somebody.
Oh.
Then it comes up. Like, I'm doing my Christmas wedding for my cousin, blah, 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 blah. And then she signs it off, love you muchly, which apparently is a thing that somebody wrote down or said. I don't know. It happens a lot in the movie.
Love you muchly?
Yes. And every time she said it, I laughed. What?
Love you muchly.
So you don't know who she's texting the whole time. Oh, this is what's happening today, and I'm crazy, and oh my God, I'm so bad at my job, and like, I'm so clumsy. I love you muchly. So you don't know, and you don't know, and you don't know. She's texting her dead mom.
Where's the text going?
She still pays for the phone.
So that she can text it?
It was like very dumb, but also a little bit like, aww.
But also weird.
Definitely weird.
Like that's just delusional.
She was kind of a sad person.
Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out she's wedding planning for her cousin, and then the guy she ran into at the bakery shows up at the party, of course. Turns out he's the cousin who's getting married's ex.
Oh, no.
Unclear who invited him.
Sure.
Because she's in charge of this wedding.
She's the wedding planner.
So she's what are you doing here? Oh my God, I guess the cousin invited him? It's not really clear. But he shows up, and then it turns out he's a PI
Okay.
He uses those words. He's a PI.
Oh my.
Look, here's the deal, Kels. Can I call you Kels?
No, you may not.
All right, the truth is, I'm a private investigator.
Who's investigating the new fiance,
Oh.
who seems like a creep.
On behalf of
We don't know.
the dead mother.
The dead father. So many like ghosts from the past.
What was it like in his will that like?
So like the dad. Oh my god. So the blueberry scone guy and the cousin were dating, and apparently he left out of nowhere, broke her heart. We don't know anything more. So it turns out the dad offered to pay him off to stop dating his daughter, and he thought it was just a loan. It was a miscommunication, so he took the money. But then the dad was like, "You took the money. I'm gonna tell her," and then kicked him out. But then on his like deathbed. It was pretty stupid now that I think about it. But then on his deathbed, he went, "Wait a minute. I don't think that her new fiance is on the up and up.
Oh my god.
The only PI that I know
Is
the
this
only
guy
PI
that
that I know is this guy that I threw out of my house that used to date my daughter." What?
Wait, okay, so now what's the relationship? They're sisters or they're friends?
cousins.
They're cousins.
They're cousins.
But they fall in love, or does he fall back in love with the...
They fall in love. Yes. It's so weird.
And what happens with the fiance that's not on the up and up?
Oh my god. There's so much. Oh boy, okay.
I feel like maybe I should watch this.
Maybe you should just watch it. Do you want me to not ruin it?
I think you can ruin it, but like
Okay.
I feel like maybe we should all watch this.
It's pretty wacky. I would watch it. Because it wasn't terrible. The girl's cute. She looks like Robin Tooney. There's just a ton of nonsense. So she's throwing. I'll get to it. I'll get to the plot. So she's throwing the engagement party, and her aunt's really overbearing, the mom of the bride, and this is this new reporter from WeddingDuJourMagazine.com.
The chief editor of WeddingsDuJourMagazine.com.
WeddingDuJourMagazine.com.
It was so long. So she's like, "If you do a good job, I'll write you a good review, and then you'll have a wedding business."
What if these parents? These like extortionist parents.
I know, it's really weird. So again, with the theme of the voiceover, we get to go to the dress fitting, and it's like, oh, we get to meet all the bridesmaids, and she introduces, everyone knows there's every kind of bridesmaid.
The jealous bridesmaid.
Then there's the bridesmaid that just got broken up with, and it's bitter. And then, there's the clumsy bridesmaid.
And of course, the lovely but happens to be clumsy bridesmaid.
And her personality is
clumsy bridesmaid.
That was it. And she walks in and she's holding too many things. Oh my god, you guys are late!
Anyone want a cookie?
I'll take it. You know how everyone has a clumsy bridesmaid.
Oh my god, what?
It was a mess! I was like, what is this?
That's nonsense.
Oh, it was so stupid.
Wait, and she's texting this all to her dead mother.
Love you muchly.
Oh my god.
You think the fiance is cheating because he's flirting with the girl at the wedding dress place or whatever, so the PI, her cousin's ex-boyfriend, who's a PI, convinces her that they should team up to investigate. And so she agrees.
Because she's in love.
Well, no, not yet. She really hates him at first.
Of course.
But then they go on a stakeout and they fall in love over a montage.
Good.
Where they follow him around.
Oh my god.
And also he's part owner in a restaurant and Joey Fatone is the chef.
Oh, so Joey Fatone was there for like half a minute.
Oh yeah, they had him for a day.
Oh, good.
And one location.
Great.
Maybe half a day.
Oh my god.
Do this whole weird exchange where they go to the restaurant and she's like, no, I'm a boss. The whole time she keeps being like, I'm powerful and I'm boss and I'm gonna show him. Yeah. She's like giving herself pep talks all the time and you're like, what's going on? You seem crazy. So then they get in this whole fight about ordering from the menu. She doesn't know it's his restaurant yet.
Oh.
Well, what if I just ordered for you? All right.
I will have whatever you're making back there that smells so fantastic, and the gentleman will have the lobster.
I'll just have whatever smells great back in the kitchen there. That's not an order.
No, that's
You
not.
can't do that. And then she orders him a lobster, and there's this real weird exchange where
The lobster was what would smell great?
No, she orders him a lobster.
Oh.
She gets like linguine or something.
Got you.
And Joey Fatone's like, lobster?
Lobster. You okay with that? Yeah. It's a professional meeting. I like to be accommodating.
Are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. It's a business meeting or something. They have this whole weird exchange, and you're like, what's going on? What's happening? What is happening right now?
Because it's like expensive?
I don't know.
Or because he's allergic?
At this point, you don't know. They just have a really weird, long conversation about, are you sure? The lobster. I mean, what? And I was like, is the lobster poisoned? What's happening? What's going on?
What is happening?
So then it turns out, no, he's just horribly allergic to shellfish. But he let her order it anyway.
That's so stupid.
Because there's this weird power dynamic going on.
So then does he eat it?
No, then they just switch plates.
What if she'd ordered like shrimp linguine?
Hey, he's playing fast and loose with his allergy apparently.
Weird.
Yeah. So then they get to the tree trimming party at the fiance's house, and the PI guy's convinced that the parents are bankrupt, so he's marrying the cousin for the money, right?
Yeah.
So they're investigating it, and he starts interrogating all of the cater waiters at the party as if they are like staff at the house, which apparently later, in a reveal I will tell you about, they are staff. They just have cater waiters on staff, but he's like, hey, like really obviously and loudly like, hey, you have anything to say about your boss? Here's my card. If you ever want to tell me anything, call me up. Like just at the party. Just at the party. It's so weird.
This sounds like a mess. It sounds like everyone was right.
Yeah, it was a mess.
I need to watch this movie
It was a mess.
immediately.
And then they go upstairs. They're stealing his files. They guess his password because it's the name of his like boat or whatever. Oh, no way. And it doesn't have any numbers or symbols. It's just the name of his boat.
Oh my god.
And then they pretend to make out because he comes in on them.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that whole thing.
But then they actually... Sorry,
Oh.
we were friendly, so we're private, but now also we're in love.
Oh my god.
Also, this is my cousin's ex.
Also, this is my cousin's ex. No. It was weird.
Who left her, jilted her, or whatever.
Yeah, but the cousin has no personality and does not seem to care, and even it gets so much worse.
Oh my god.
Often she's just like, the text comes off as like, it's like her little Doogie Howser diary, like, today at the hospital, she's like on the bed, like, oh, now I'm gonna text, love you muchly.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, so we get to the big wedding day. The wedding dress is ugly and does not fit. And you know something's gonna happen. You know, they do the whole, would you have anything to say, or forever hold your peace? Long pause, PI guy runs in with pregnant cater waiter lady that he interrogated at the party, and it's the fiance's.
It's the fiance's baby.
He impregnated the cater waiter lady who used to be the maid.
Oh my god.
And the cousin is just like, what? She kind of cares.
Look me in the eye and tell me this isn't true. Please.
Dad?
You were just about to marry this person for the rest of your life.
And he has a child.
And he's like, come on, I don't even know her, whatever, it's cool. Oh my god, it was so stupid.
Wow.
It's really stupid.
So do they break it off, obviously.
They break it off.
Do they get married instead, the other two?
Oh my god, Andrew, they do. And I screamed at the television. I said, no, absolutely not, never, no! You just told him you never wanted to see him again ever in your entire life.
And now that he helps save your cousin's wedding.
They go out in this little patio or whatever, and he's just like, they make up, blah, blah, whatever. The cousin's still there, like, well, I guess I'm not getting married. And also, you're now dating my ex. I guess this is fine and not weird at all.
I guess I'll be alone forever.
Like, she's just like, anyway, oh my god, I didn't even talk to you about the weird baker with the man bun that I definitely thought was gonna end up with the cousin, but no, he disappears from the movie.
Bummer.
He's like neurotic OCD. Oh, my baking is never good enough.
Her cookies are ready now. How do I tell her that her cookies aren't ready when they are ready?
I really thought he was gonna come back. He does not.
This sounds like a crazy mess, and I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah. So then, yeah, they make up in the courtyard, and then he's just like, so let's get married. I mean, I'm sure he said something nice, but at this point, my brain was screaming. I was just like,
No!
What? You've known each other for a week. Like,
Right.
What is going on?
Right. Oh,
so he's
no.
like, let's just, the aunt's like, well, I'll go make the announcement and call off the wedding. And he's like, no, wait. And he gets down on one knee, and she's like, well, okay, I guess so. And then they get married. Oh my god! And then the fucking bride that got left at the altar not 45 minutes ago is her maid of honor.
Oh my god.
In the wedding dress still.
Oh my god.
She's still in the wedding dress!
What is she wearing?
She's wearing the traditional family wedding dress that the cousin didn't want to wear.
Of course.
That was actually much better.
Well, sure. I would have liked that, like, they traded and the wedding actually fixed,
I mean, that would have been funny.
her.
It was
Yikes.
not very good,
Oh,
but
boy.
crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And the more you break it down, the more it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
That is. So, quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more movies and The Princess Switch.
I also watched Return to Christmas Creek.
Oh.
But I was worried. I thought, oh no, I haven't
seen
seen
Christmas
Creek. Am I going to be confused, or there isn't a first one?
Oh, it's just the return to Christmas.
She returns to Christmas Creek.
Good.
And it was fine. It was totally fine. Business lady goes back to small inn. Steven Weber's there, so I was like, yay, Steven Weber's here. And, checked some boxes, old inn.
Yep.
Business before Christmas.
Vermont?
No, maybe. He flies a seaplane and pretends to be Santa.
Oh my.
And there is an impromptu snowball fight.
Perfect.
It was fun seeing Steven Weber, fly a little plane, because wings, but it's fine. It was fine. It's forgettable.
Watchable, but not bad?
It wasn't awful.
Not good?
Just fine. Totally fine.
So the time has come.
Oh boy.
For the Princess Switch. I mean, okay, so we saw the trailer for this and we're like, yes.
I was so excited.
Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah. And there's, it's the Parent Trap, but at Christmas with a princess plot line.
Prince and the Pauper.
And this was pretty bad.
Yeah, I was thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I thought, you can't mess this up.
Right?
How can you mess this up? And it was just so...
Joyless,
and I know we talk about how the Hallmark ones have tropes, but they feel fun when they show up.
Right.
In this, it feels like, oh, well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It just
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
Well, I forgot. I just remembered when they turn on Netflix.
Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We have to build up to that. Get out of here. Wait a minute. So the Princess Switch, starring Vanessa Hudgens and no one else. Vanessa Hudgens, and no one else. So I just watched Home Alone.
Oh.
A plot that shouldn't work, right?
Sure.
How are you going to believe that their family's going to leave the kid home alone and it's not going to go crazy, right? But when you watch the movie, every single little check is made to make sure, oh, did you think about, nope, they checked that off. They checked it off. It's really handled with care.
Yes.
And in this, it's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
With the plot, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, oh, she's a princess and she's a baker from Chicago. They go to some baking competition.
Right. Which seems so convenient. It was all just so, because the plot demanded it.
Everything was convenient. But they run into each other and they don't have a conversation about, holy fucking shit, you're my twin. This is fucking weird.
Right. Where was this Parent Trap moment? Where they're just like, what?
Yeah. Oh my god. No, they're just like, oh, weird. You want to switch places? That was it. I mean, it was insane.
It wasn't even. She says, oh, I have a proposition for you. Come to my, palace later.
Mind you, this accent is much better than what was going on.
Wow.
It was.
Thank you, kind lady.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it was, though.
Mr. Novo, did you say you were a baker?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have my own shop.
No one seemed real. If you saw your exact twin, you would have a reaction instead of oh, weird. Should we switch places? Because I want to pretend, I want to
see what it's like to be normal.
To be normal. You really turned into Jennifer Coolidge in Austin Land. The British are coming! The British are coming! Oh my gosh. I can love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just sort of cool with it. And then, I don't even know how this happens because it's amazing to me how new movies are worse at certain technologies. So the whole, you watch even the 1960s Parent Trap is better paced and more of an illusion than this. Everything is shot totally from behind and it's paced so slowly.
Duchess Montanaro. Wait, you're the one who's marrying the prince? Yes.
This was where I really was like, oh, they had 42 minutes of content and they were like, well, we have to make this an hour and 26 minutes, you guys. let's just have every scene last 20 seconds longer than it should.
The pacing was insane. Everyone did long pauses. Everyone took forever to say anything.
Yeah. Oh, Avaryl, you are my sister, my twin. They didn't even talk about that. They never even brought up
my cousin. It
right.
comes up later.
Oh,
They're just identical cousins.
Cousins? That doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. No. They don't have any fun with the makeover.
No.
They have barely any fun with like the costumes or the switching
No,
places
not at all. Not even like the fish out of waterness, or like, oh, I don't know how to cook. Oh my god, but I'm a baker. Like none of that. Of course, the little girl finds her out immediately.
Right.
But the guy that's supposedly her best friend since college and maybe is in love with her,
I think since middle school they say,
doesn't realize it's a different person.
No idea.
Crazy.
Not a clue.
Crazy.
We haven't talked about the prince's really weird haircut.
Oh my god, his weird haircut, because he was kind of cute.
Certain angles.
Yeah.
But the above the ear.
Oh no.
The high clearance above the ear.
High clearance. It was weird.
Also the Christmas trees.
Oh my god. Well, because it was so slow, Avaryl early on just started counting how many goddamn Christmas trees there were.
Decorated Christmas trees.
Decorated Christmas trees.
In and outside.
Yep.
Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Christmas tree.
I mean,
Christmas tree. Christmas
it was
tree.
at least 3 per shot.
Oh yes. I was gonna say it was at least 300 over the course of the movie because it was.
That's where the budget went. What the fuck?
Christmas trees.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also winter's cold and drear. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. How often has the Christmas tree afforded me the greatest glee? Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. From base to summit, gay and bright, there's only splendor for the sight. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee.
We didn't talk about shirtless Kevin.
Oh, I was waiting for the prince to be shirtless too.
Well, that was fun. Her best. It's weird because it's like they've established that it's her best friend from I think middle school or very young, right?
Yes.
So you already feel a little weird about it, and you can't enjoy like the silliness of like,
Right.
oh, she's checking because he walks in shirtless and she's like, oh god, she's like, and she's like on the phone, oh my god, have you seen Kevin shirtless? Or whatever, and you're like, yes, this is silly, but also like it's weird because we've already established that like they're friends, like it's friend zone, and then later when they kiss. And he's like, I'm in love with you, basically.
Yeah.
I'm in love with you, person I've known since 3rd grade.
Well, that's the big problem
And
with
then
it.
she's like, oh, no, I'm not that person. Like, it's weird.
Yeah. It's really weird because it's like, oh, it's one thing if they switch places and they both happen to meet someone who's perfect for them in that situation.
Sure.
But when it's like, oh, you're my best friend and like...
You've just ruined a 20-year friendship.
Well, he's like, yeah.
And then she's like,
Well,
no,
like,
I can't do this. Can we just pretend like it didn't happen? I was like, oh my god, this is heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
He was so sad.
Right? Well, that's so fucked up.
Oh,
it's
totally.
Like,
But I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Poor Kevin.
Right? His emotions. And then to be like he fell in love with someone that he thought that he knew and then thought he was seen in a different light.
Yeah. No.
It's weird. It's a complicated, weird thing. And it's like, maybe we could have avoided that.
Yeah. The prince is like a little less, because it's like they try to do a bunch of business about like, oh, it's an arranged marriage, and so they don't really know each other, and so like it's a little less like, ew, you shouldn't be falling in love. But
Right.
yeah, had Kevin just been like a sexy baker that she happened to meet. Oh,
Exactly. I was just going to say the same thing. Like,
gotten rid of the ickiness.
yeah. Or like the assistant that they assigned her from this pool of interns that like wanted to be.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Holy shit, we've arrived. We've arrived when my head exploded and I almost threw popcorn at the television.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
So, Kevin! I always have to say it like Catherine O'Hara. Kevin!
It's great. Love it. Love
There's
it.
15 people in this house and you're the only one that has to make trouble.
Fucking love her.
They're so mean to him in that movie.
Oh, I know.
You're a disease,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, you're such a little jerk,
Yeah.
Kevin. Like,
Yeah.
you're so mean.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just talk about Home Alone. But yeah, they, Kevin and Princess pretending to be Baker are like, oh, should we watch a Christmas movie? Yeah, let's just have a cozy night in and be flirty and just like
Why don't we watch
Christmas
your
movie.
favorite?
Let's watch your favorite Christmas movie. Cut to the Netflix interface. I almost lost my fucking mind. And they go to a Christmas Prince. And then they show footage of a Christmas Prince. I was like, they didn't get it. They don't get it.
They don't get it. Fuck you, movie.
Yep.
Fuck you, movie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This was the most outrageous, meta, atrocious fuck you movie I've ever seen.
Yep. Yeah.
So she falls in love with the prince. She falls in love with Kevin, and then they all meet up at the baking, the international Genovian baking royal Christmas competition.
because they have to judge.
Right.
Or they have to put the ribbons on.
Yeah. I did love the best moment of acting in the
my
entire
God.
thing is when
There's two of you?
yeah.
I mean, it was basically the whole time.
It was so good.
It was so good.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we rewound that multiple times.
Oh yeah, because it was great.
There's two of you?
You're twins! No, we're identical cousins.
Oh, right. Ugh.
Because I kept waiting for there to be a plot of like, oh, she's
actually royal and the Duchess too.
She's Anastasia and she, was lost and whatever, and then they found her and she's actually royal and worked out something, but no, it didn't happen. And then it's just like, anyway, flash. Can't do it. Flash forward. I can't do it. They flash forward after they've discovered it all to the wedding. They're getting married. All of a sudden, it's like, I'm sorry.
Right.
What?
A year later, next year they're getting married.
It was just, and then here's the wedding. Okay, great.
But it was just one of them. One couple was getting married. It was
just the royal.
The royal wedding.
Just the baker and the prince.
Right.
Would have been a better title.
The Baker and the Prince. Love it.
Love it. Well, and then the whole movie, this like magical older man.
Oh, right, Santa.
Well, I thought it was more Krampusy, but he just keeps he'll be like, why don't you go walk over there? Or like, here's the thing you were looking for. Just like sort of there, like some sort of angel, Clarence, whatever, I don't know. And then it's just never addressed.
Never addressed?
The breadcrumbs were there and they just
left it. They were like, oh, you have to
Doesn't
wonder
matter.
the magic of Christmas. He was the Christmas magic.
But we didn't talk about the gay ginger extra.
Oh my God.
And his boyfriend.
Oh my God.
That made it into every single shot of the boy. He made his extra work.
Right? Loved it. Loved it.
If you keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
and there he is. There he is too. And there he is.
Yep.
He's almost making eye contact with the camera.
Yep. Love it. Loved it.
He did his job.
Well,
I mean, he didn't do his job.
No.
But he made it work for him.
Exactly. So there you have it. Some very silly Christmas movies. Not the best year for Christmas movies, but still fun.
Yeah. I would say Christmas Wedding Planner was bonkers.
Sure.
And Christmas at the Palace was cute. Was super cute.
And I would definitely say A Christmas Calendar from 2016 is worth a find. It was on Hulu, and I don't know where it came from, but it was there, it was wacky.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a ghost the whole time. Loved it. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Yes. Merry Christmas, all of that.
Enjoy our drinking game.
Yes, go make some cookies and play a drinking game.
Get into an impromptu snowball fight.
Yeah, if you're just like, or like, fuck my family right now on these holiday vacation, just be like, let's play this drinking game and watch these movies.
Yeah, because everyone can enjoy them.
Everyone can. My favorite was my grandmother loves watching them all, and there was one on, and it was like time to go to dinner, and we're like, do you want to, like, we can record it for the rest? Oh, I know how it ends. They're all the same.
It ends with, oh, and then they finally kiss because, oh, they got interrupted while kissing multiple times throughout the movie.
That was exactly the plot line. And she's just like, oh, it's fine. I know exactly. They're all the same. And I was like, I love it. So cheers! Merry Christmas!
There's two of you?